People, welcome to today's presentation and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, remember to share, like and comment in my comment section there. Most important thing, subscribe and hit on the notification button so that you are always notified when we release our next video. So in today's video, we are looking at this question, and it's coming from sets. So you can be in Form 5, you can be in Form 3, and you are writing your exams, or maybe you are writing, you are rewriting. These are the questions, examination standard questions that are usually brought either in paper 1 or in the second paper, paper 2, section A. The question is saying, given that E, and we all know that this letter E stands for, or it means the universal set. Okay? The universal set. So the universal set must have the first 10 whole numbers. The first 10 whole numbers. Okay? Then P, which is the subset inside the universal set, must have 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the members of P. Then we have Q. Okay? So Q, they are saying factors over 8. Factors of 8. Okay. Now, the questions here, this is just the first information that they usually give before the questions. So, if you do not understand this information, this part, then the questions are not going to be answered well. And remember, in this case, they haven't given us the numbers. They have given us, they have just given us the direction to say this is the direction. But it is up to us to understand what are whole numbers. Okay? What are whole numbers? Same applies to Q. If you don't know what factors of 8 are, then it means you are going to fail this question. In fact, starting from E, if you write wrong things as the universal set, it means all the 3 questions you are going to fail. Okay? So it is very important before the questions for us to understand what are whole numbers. And then in Q, because for Q we have been given the numbers, but for Q, they are saying factors of 8. What are factors? Okay. So begin from there. The first question is saying list the universal set. List the universal set. So how can you list the universal set? You do not know what whole numbers are. Okay. So in a very simple definition, whole numbers are simply natural numbers. Natural numbers including 0. Remember, natural numbers are counting numbers. So we don't start from 0, we start from 1. 1, 2 going upwards, up to infinity. But with whole numbers, we include 0. Okay? So they are saying write the first 10 whole numbers, meaning we are starting from 0. Okay? We write 0 until we count 10 members of the universal set. So in this case, in your answer for the first question, you are going to say E, which is the universal set, is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember what they have said in the question? The first 10 whole numbers. So when they say the first 10 numbers, they are not saying write the first 10 numbers up to 10. No. They are saying the first 10 whole numbers. So you have to count from 0 to 9. If they are up to 10, then you end from there. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because of 0, because we are counting from here, we are not going to write 10, because as we reach 9, the number they are asking for is already hit. So we write numbers from 0 to 9, and when you count them, they are going up to 10. That is what it is meaning. The first 10 whole numbers. Okay. If you write 10, then they will mark you wrong. You get the answer, the question wrong. There is a difference between write numbers from 0 or the first 10 up to 10 and this statement which is saying the first 10 whole numbers. Meaning that when you count them, they must be 10. Okay. That means we would have answered the first question. The second question, which is B, the second question is saying list the set P intersection Q. Remember N, this symbol which looks like N represents the intersection. Okay, so they are asking us to find the intersection between P and Q. So where is our Q? Our P and our Q. So you do what you write what we call data. This is what I usually do. You write what I call data or information. Before you answer, come up with your own information. You say what is my P and what is my Q. Okay. Okay. So your P has already been given. This one, and it is in 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But what is your Q? This is the most important part, because if you write wrong numbers there, then your intersection will not be as the answer expected. Okay. So we have to understand what factors are. A factor, for example, I've been told to write factors of 8. Okay. Meaning that we should write numbers which, when multiplied by each other, are giving us 8. Okay. So any number that you can multiply by another number and the answer is 8 is a factor of 8. So meaning that before 8, what numbers from 1 up to 8 can you multiply by other numbers within this range to find the answer 8? Okay. So for example, we have got 1. 1 times 8, the answer is 8. Meaning that 1 qualifies to be a factor of 8. Okay? We have 2. 2 when multiplied by 4, the answer is what? 8. Okay? Which other numbers do you think? There are no other numbers. Meaning that 1, 2, 4, and 8 itself are the factors of 8. So, we are going to say Q is equal to 1, 2, 4, and 8. Okay. Now, the word intersection in sets or under sets simply means the members that are common in set P and they are also found in set Q. So they are found in all the two sets. This is the answer that we want. So P intersection Q is equal to. Check out which numbers do you think are found in both of the sets. Okay? When you check 0, here we don't have 0. 1, we have 1 here. So 1 qualifies. We're going to write it there. 2 is here, but it's not there, so it doesn't qualify. 3 is here, but it's not in this set, doesn't qualify. 4, what about 4? 4 is found in both of the sets. So it also qualifies to be under the intersection of these two sets. Then 5 is not here, 6 is not here, 8 is not there. So the only numbers that are going to be in P intersection Q is 1, 4. 1 and 4. So this is your P intersection Q set. And when you answer like this, they will mark you. Okay. And this was your first answer. Okay. Let's now answer the last question. Okay, the last question is saying find this. So this simply means number of elements, okay? N means number of elements. Number of elements, meaning when you come up with P union Q complement as a set, how many elements will be there in that set? This is the meaning of N outside the brackets. Okay. Then this symbol here simply means complement. Complement means what? When we come up with P union Q, which is just a combination of P and Q, you put them together. What numbers are remaining in the universal set? And remember, what we have in the universal set is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is our universal set. So when we combine P and Q, which is P union Q, what numbers are remaining in the universal set? Because complement simply means the numbers or the elements that are not part of the given set, but they are found in the universal set. Okay. So we are answering question C. So let's come up with P union Q first. Before we even think of the complement, we need to come up with P union Q. So P union Q is the combination of P and Q. But there is a golden rule that you have to follow. None of the numbers must be repeated. So if we have got, for example, our P here, which is equal to 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our Q, which we just wrote, is the factors of 8, 1, 2, 4, 8. Then our P union Q will be the combination of this and that. So we are going to have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. The golden rule I was talking about is that if, for example, 1 is appearing in both of the sets, you should not write it twice. Just write one number. Just write it once. Okay. So this is P union Q, the combination of P and Q. Okay. Now, I was saying complement of a set, because we are now going to find P union Q complement. are the members which are in this set, the universal set, but they are not part of P union Q. Okay? So we are going to write those. So what I usually do is I cancel. So since I have 0 here, I'm going to cancel 0 there. So that I see the numbers that I'm going to remain with. 1, I'll cancel there. 2 is there, I'll cancel there. 3, I'll also cancel that side. 4, I'll also cancel. 5, just like that. 6, 8. Now, what numbers are remaining after cancelling this set? How many numbers are remaining in the universal set? In the universal set. Or what numbers are remaining in the universal set? We have got 7, we have got 7 and 9. So that is going to be our P union Q complement. Okay. So we have got 7 and 9. We are not done yet with the answer because the question is saying find the number of elements for P union Q complement. So as I said, just by using your eyes, how many elements are in this set? Because this is P union Q complement. How many elements can you find in this set? So just count them. 1, 2. You should not count the braces or the curly brackets because they are not elements. Okay, so the numbers are just 2. It is 7 and 9. So you conclude by saying, therefore, the number of elements in P union Q complement is equal to 2. So there are 2 elements. There are 2 elements. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. We end here today. Make sure you subscribe, hit on the notification button so that as we release our next video, you'll be notified. Thank you and God bless.